Welcome back, and it's time for another edition, our first edition of Let's Talk Sun. I'm Bob, that's Rebecca, and let's get right into it. Let's talk some sun, and we'll set the scene, Rebecca, by visiting this theme. A lot of observers in the league don't consider the Connecticut Sun a team that has the requisite number of superstars, if you want to put it that way, in order to go all the way to the top. Yet this may be the deepest team in the league. So let's start it off by asking you, is this the deepest team in the WNBA, and is that good enough to get them across the finish line?
Well, when you look at the young season right now, yes, they're the deepest team. They've got 7 players averaging in double-figure scoring. There's 2 other teams, Seattle and Dallas, that have 5 players averaging in double figures. But right now, the way Curt Miller is playing, the players that he's getting in, the way they've produced has shown that there's a lot of quality depth on this team. This team also has some superstars. Jonquel Jones emerged last year as such a great player. Chiney Ogwumike was a star. I think the question was just what kind of player was she going to be coming back? Jasmine Thomas, Alyssa Thomas. From what I've seen of this team, this is a team that can really contend for a championship this year. If they stay healthy, do those things that you need to do, take care of home games, take care of business. It's a really talented team, and yes, they are a very deep team.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the superstars thing is almost, you're getting into semantics. There are plenty of stars on this Connecticut Sun team. A Sun team that won 21 games last year to go further this year and to do better than 21 wins and maybe get deeper into the playoffs. What is that one thing, in your opinion, they need to improve upon this year?
Well, I think going into last year, going into the playoffs last year, you looked at the Sun, and they were a talented team, and they were a team with great chemistry. The one ingredient they were missing was experience. And so they got into the playoffs, and I think that's one of the things that showed when they lost that single elimination game to Phoenix, was they did not have playoff experience. They have that a little bit now. Of course, they would like to put themselves in better position. You know, if you can get one of the top 2 seeds in the WNBA, you don't face a single elimination game. How realistic that is, we don't know yet. The season's too young. But I think early on, this being only their 3rd game, they're already a step ahead in that they haven't started the season 1-5 like they did a year ago. So a good start is always a good foundation, especially with the playoff format in the WNBA.
Let's go back to the stars theme, and certainly if there was one Connecticut player last year who became a star in this league, it was Jonquel Jones. So that leads to the question, how high is her ceiling? How far can she go from last year to this season? What kind of improvement there?
Well, you're not going to see the same improvement you saw from year 1 to year 2 because that was such big improvement for her. But the one thing Curt Miller keeps talking about is that her area of improvement is she can become an elite rim protector. She's not there quite yet. She's an elite defensive rebounder. She's an elite mobile post. But becoming a better rim protector is her one area to really focus on.
Good stuff, Rebecca. Let's talk Sun again soon.
Let's do it again.
And we want you to talk Sun as well. And you can do it by visiting us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We'll have more Sun right after this.